Sevendust is currently touring on their latest album, Hope and Sorrow, and it's their first tour with guitarist Clint Lowery since he rejoined the band earlier this year. The album features the work of Snot guitarist Sonny Mayo, but the set comprises Lowery covering those songs as well as performing the old standbys. We asked Sevendust about reuniting with Clint Lowery.
He regrets that he left, and we regret that, he walked out. And, like he said, Sonny came in and did a really good job in holding us together and filling that spot. Not to take anything away from Sonny, but, Sonny was brought in strictly because he was family with us. Sonny didn't sing. Sonny didn't play leads like Clint. Sonny was not the same guitar player or musician as Clint. Totally different guys in a band that had put out 6, or 5 records. And so it was really kind of weird. And our way of justifying that was, we know he's not an asshole, and what happens if we go and get some guy that can play just like Clint and sing like Clint, but we find out a month on the road that we can't live with this guy, then we got to fire him, then we go get another guy, then we have to wait, and a month later he might not mesh, and then you got to fire him, and then it becomes the band's the problem kind of thing. So it put us in a really weird position because we're known as a family kind of band, so we hired a family guy. And then he was the cousin, and we got the brother back.
We asked how the reunion came about.
Ironically, the one that talked the most shit on him, me, was the one that made it start, But I mean, it wasn't really, it was one of those things where Clint had to get his life together, and we needed to, really sit down and reevaluate what we were going to do. And, we started talking together, and pretty much it was, we're going to have to do this because we need to do this. This guy's our brother. He made a mistake. He'd been apologizing for 3.5 years. I mean, it's not like he came and called up and said, hey, man, I'm better and I feel good. Sorry about that. Can I get in the band? He was apologizing a month after he left.
And what was it like the day of the first rehearsal with their old friend?
We cried. And this was out before jamming together. And then we did a meet and greet. And mind you, we still hadn't jammed. And then we got to Florida to rehearse, and those guitars went in, and Clint started playing, and I got a smile on my face, and I turned around and looked at Morgan and said, that's all we got to do right there. It's back. It was
weird.
We sang a song together, and the Aubrey said, and it was like, this is it. This is home.
Lowery had been battling substance abuse and left the band because of the lifestyle. He then hooked up with brother Corey Lowery to form Dark New Day before finding his way back to Sevendust. Sonny Mayo is working on his old band Snot, and we'll have more on the parting of the ways with Mayo in the next few days.